Another week of TNC is upon us, and this is a very, very big week. We got two championship matches. We got a big tag team match that could lead to a championship match down the future, depending on the results, and a big, big, big triple threat in the main event. This is going to be an absolute banger of a show. I cannot wait. I say we just get right into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Championship.
There may not be a wrestler on the roster that is on a bigger hot streak at this moment in time than Seth Ross. Week after week, he has been putting on banger after banger, and now all that hard work is finally getting rewarded with an all-star title match to open this show. And I think it's very possible that he walks out of this episode as the new All-Star Champion. Because quite frankly, I don't see anyone slowing him down right now. Not even Isaac Graves. But if anyone can, it is Graves. So we are in for quite the match to open this show. And of course, Isaac Graves, the greatest TNC All-Star Champion there ever was. The only man still to successfully defend that belt. And in this reign, he has done so time and time again. But now a new challenger has risen from the depths, looking to take that belt off of his waist. Time will tell if Seth Ross is going to be the man to do it, or if he's just going to be another victim of this incredible run by Isaac Graves. Isaac Graves, aura farming as always. This man just oozes aura. If this was an aura company, he would be world champion and never lose the belt. But unfortunately for him, this is a wrestling company, for which he is very good at wrestling. But there is the prize. The All-Star Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Seth Ross. And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, the All-Star Champion, Isaac Graves.
Isaac Graves set to go for yet another defense of the All-Star title. Seth Ross getting a look at what could be his in the next few minutes. And there you see the prize held up high. And both men are ready to go here in our opening contest for the All-Star title. And the bell is rung and here we go. Big strikes out the gate early. And a big toss by Isaac Graves. And now looking for the moonsault off the top rope, and he connects. Graves coming out the gate strong against a very game Seth Ross. Just pounding him into the mat. Keeping the pressure on with those kicks to the ribs, and now a big forearm to the face. And Graves showing no signs of slowing down here. You can see the confidence, never wavering, out of Isaac Graves. But Seth able to counter the Irish whip, and Graves gets sent into the corner. A couple big rights by Seth Ross. Now building on some steam back into the corner, but Graves able to catch him with an elbow. And once again, Isaac Graves able to take back the advantage as he drops Seth Ross over the top rope. And now Graves going up to the top rope himself, waiting for Seth to reach his feet. Isaac Graves off the top with the kick. Into the cover on Seth to retain the belt. One, and a kick out. Now Graves to the apron, over the top. And Seth slow out the gates, crawling to the corner. And Graves with speed into the corner with a big boot. It looks like Isaac Graves had Seth Ross very well scouted, but the Superman punch doesn't connect. Seth Ross able to dodge it. He may have had Graves scouted as well. And now Seth Ross looking for the pop-up powerbomb. And he connects with the pop-up powerbomb. Into the cover on Graves. One. And a kick out at one. And now looking for a second one, but it gets countered by Graves. The right hand at the peak of the pop-up powerbomb. And now it's Graves hoisting Ross up. Neck first onto the knee of Graves. And now Graves may be looking to end it. Possibly looking for the Gravedigger. He's got him set up. Gravedigger! Graves dragging Ross back towards the middle of the ring. Into the cover he goes. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5 by Seth. Seth able to get back up with a big boot. Now waiting for Graves to reach his feet. Graves whipped off the ropes. Seth ducking under. And a big back body drop by Ross. Now stomping away at the hand. Now the arm of Isaac Graves becoming the target of the Destroyer. And now it's Seth making his way up to the top rope. Once again waiting for Isaac Graves to get back up to his feet. And now he does. And Seth with the big clothesline off the top. Now just pounding away at the temple of Graves. And now Seth going into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Graves rolling to the outside, trying to catch his breath. Seth back into the ring after trying to chase Graves. And Graves may have won that encounter, but Seth able to avoid the top turnbuckle and turn this one right back around. Now Seth gonna drag Graves over to the ropes. Graves off the ropes. Seth missed the chop. Now going to drag him over to the corner. Face first off the turnbuckle goes Graves. Now Seth just driving the boot into Isaac Graves. And now Seth into the cover to win the All-Star title. Can he do it here? No. Kick out at 2 again. Seth, another Irish whip into the ropes, ducking under again. Ducking under one more time. Went for the super kick. It got blocked. And a big knee by Graves. Graves went for a moonsault, but nobody was even in the zip code. And now Graves gets tossed to the outside by Ross. And now Seth gonna follow Isaac Graves to the outside. Now once again, right back to the temple of the All-Star champion. Before the big splash on the outside. Now Seth, stunner on the outside. This could be Seth's moment. He's got to get him back in the ring, but he tosses him across the outside. Seth wasting too much time outside the ring. He could have had this match won. But now Isaac Graves up to the top rope, now getting back into the ring. Now Seth back into the ring as well. Seth, Blue Thunder Bomb. And now just ragdolling Isaac Graves down to the mat. And Seth waiting for Graves to reach his feet once again. Went for the super kick and got blocked again. And again Graves connects with that big knee. And this time able to hit the Lion Salt. And now Graves may be thinking Gravedigger again. He's got him set up for a second Gravedigger. And he connects. Into the cover to retain the title. 1, 2, and another kick out from the Gravedigger by Seth Ross. Seth off the ropes again, knee to the gut, followed by the roundhouse kick. Now Graves to the apron, waiting for Seth to get back to his feet, and he does. Graves over the top rope with the kick, and now the double axe handle to Seth. Graves once again driving the boots straight into the chest of the Destroyer. Now Seth getting turned over. And Graves showcasing the power with the power bomb, rolling Seth through into another huge knee strike. Now Seth able to counter the Irish whip, as Isaac Graves may have been looking for a Superman punch. But Seth able to get those shots into the kidney of the champion. And now Seth Ross up to the middle rope. But the distance was too far. And now Seth getting hoisted up. Graves hits the knee strike and Seth is busted open. This could do it. Into the cover. 1, 2, and another kick out by Seth Ross. Unbelievable resilience by the challenger. And now Seth out of nowhere with another stunner. And now maybe looking super kick or pop-up powerbomb to end it. Seth pop-up powerbomb into the cover to win it all. 2, and another kick out by Isaac Graves. Are you kidding me? What is it going to take to keep these two men down? Seth out of the corner, launching Isaac Graves into the air. And now up to the top rope. Seth with the frog splash. And now off the ropes, looking for another splash, but nobody home. And now both men back to their feet. Seth getting whipped off the ropes. Graves ducking under, jumping over. And gets countered by Seth. Seth with a big chop, another right hand. And now hoisting Isaac Graves up for a spinning sit-out powerbomb into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And we have a new All-Star champion. What an opening match. That was unbelievable. The incredible reign of Isaac Graves has come to an end, courtesy of the hottest wrestler on the roster in the Destroyer, Seth Ross, continuing to put on banger matches week after week. And now he's got the gold to prove that he's one of the best this company has to offer. Both men left it all out there in that match. But in the end, that spinning sit-out powerbomb put this one over the edge. And Seth Ross has captured the TNC All-Star Championship. And there he is with the gold. Congratulations to Seth Ross, your new All-Star Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the corporation from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Miss Lovewell.
It's been a few months since we have seen Luna Lovewell in action here on TNC. But now she is back and looking to make her mark on the women's division and climb up the ranks to get herself a shot at the women's title. Before we last saw her, she was not in a great place in terms of her standings in the division. But now she has an opportunity to reset and start climbing the mountain. Going up against a former champion in her own right who's been struggling as of late in Samantha Winters. It's been a rocky road for her ever since she lost the women's title. But this could be a good win for her if she's able to pull it off. Both women set to go. And here we go. Lovewell at the gate strong with a clothesline of Winters and now stomping away at the former champion. And now both women start to lock up here. And it's Samantha Winters gaining the advantage on Luna Lovewell. Continuing to wrench the arm of Lovewell here. But Lovewell able to turn it around on Winters. Still early, but that ring rust potentially wearing off a little bit in the early going for Luna Lovewell. continuing to wrench the arm, now turning it into an arm drag. But Samantha Winters quickly turning it around with a suplex. And now lining Lovewell up with the big knee. Winters with the enziguri. Now Lovewell back to her feet. And both these women will lock up once again. Winters able to overpower Lovewell and push her into the corner. And the ref gonna have to break it up before Lovewell gets a boot in there. And they'll lock up one more time. And again, Samantha Winters showcasing the power. And now sending Lovewell all the way to the outside. Now the count begins. As Luna Lovewell back to her feet. And now Samantha Winters is going to follow her to the outside. Tried to throw her back into the ring, but Lovewell able to get those elbows in. And now a drop kick to the back by Lovewell. As she makes her way back into the ring, waiting on Samantha Winters. And now Lovewell gonna fly over the top rope, able to catch enough of Samantha Winters. Now Lovewell going after the lower body, but Winters able to counter and tossing Lovewell into the steps. And again, Winters trying to drag Lovewell, but Lovewell won't let her do it. A big roundhouse kick by Luna Lovewell. So the count is up to 5 on the outside. Now it's Lovewell dragging Samantha Winters and tossing her back into the ring. Now both women back into the ring here. Winters getting whipped into the corner. Lovewell with speed eats a big boot by Winters. And again, Lovewell with those elbows to the gut of Samantha Winters. Big clothesline. Back to her feet. Another clothesline by Lovewell. Ducks the one from Winters and able to hit a big drop kick now into the cover, but Winters' feet are under the ropes. Big right by Winters. And now a big heel kick. Sending Lovewell crashing to the mat. And now the springboard forearm by Winters. Winters now to the apron. Realigning herself. Able to connect on that kick over the top rope. Lovewell able to catch Winters with that elbow. Able to hit a clothesline. That right hand gets blocked by Winters, and now Winters planting Luna Lovewell on her head. And now maybe looking to put this one away, but she gets blocked. And now another counter by Winters. And now Lovewell face first into the turnbuckle, and now eating a bunch of kicks by Samantha Winters. And now getting her boob brushed in her face. Winters off the ropes with speed and another big boot. Into the cover by Winters. 1, 2. Kick out by Lovewell. Winters keeping the pressure on. Big forearm to the face. And now Winters up to the top rope. Waiting on Lovewell to get back up to her feet. Winters able to land that kick off the top. And now Winters almost like a blue thunder bomb into a backbreaker into the cover. And that's it. Samantha Winters picking up the win over a returning Luna Lovewell. That was a win that Winters needed pretty badly, considering her struggles after losing the title. But this could be a good building block for her. But as for Luna Lovewell, it's once again back to the drawing board. She'll need to find another path to victory, as that spinning backbreaker was enough to seal the deal and get Samantha Winters the win.
Here is your winner, Samantha Winters. The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Rated R Hybrid Wrestling Championship.
Adam Ace getting his second shot at a title in as many weeks. Challenged for the All-Star title last week after becoming #1 contender, defeating Aiden Kennedy, and ended up coming up short last week. But in the locker room, Peter Krill put out an open challenge to anyone who dares step up to him for that RHW Memorial title. And with the ultimatum looming over his head, Adam Ace immediately jumped at the chance to get this title match and stay in the BHS. And if he comes up short again this week, it might be game over for Adam Ace.
Yeah. Money make the world go round. I'm trying to get it all right now. Everybody worry about the crown being. Look, homie, I'm the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Jump roll like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't no bet, no time to hit rewind. Yeah, she wants to do this class. I'm like, boo, you must ask. They go way too much.
This should not be his entrance. I hate this game. I changed his entrance and it didn't save for God knows whatever reason. But anyway, regardless of the wrong entrance motion, this is Peter Krill's in-ring debut in TNC. We all remember how decorated his time was in IWC and RHW back in the day. Former IWC World Heavyweight Champion, former Twitter Continental Champion, before we never saw him again in RHW. Became a BCW exclusive wrestler. And Pete Brents emerged from the rubble in RHW. And we've seen him dominate ever since his arrival in RHW, and especially here in TNC. There is the RHW Memorial Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 228 pounds, Adam Ace. And his opponent from New York, Weighing in at 260 pounds, the Rated R Hybrid Wrestling Champion, Peter Cross!
Peter Krill getting set for his first title defense of the RHW Memorial Championship. Adam Ace looking to remain in the BHS with a win. Second title match of the night. Here we go. Facebuster out the gate by Adam Ace. Trying to end this one as quickly as possible, targeting the lower body of Peter Krill. And now the moonsault, but nobody home. And Krill, big forearm to Adam Ace. Krill just toying with Adam Ace here. Double knees in the back there by Krill. Very calculated. That moonsault was not very calculated. And Adam Ace looking to take advantage with that arm drag. And Ace with the elbow drop. Now Adam Ace over the top rope. Starting to feel the confidence flow. Krill whipped into the referee by Adam Ace. Now Ace going to drag Krill to the corner. Face first, he goes off the turnbuckle. And Ace off the second rope with the knee to the back. Now Adam Ace with boots to the face of Krill. Returning the favor from a minute ago. And now Adam Ace snapping the shoulder of the Golden Boss of professional wrestling. Adam Ace continuing to toy with Peter Krill. And Adam Ace may have been looking for a powerbomb, but Krill able to counter. But now another counter by Adam Ace keeps him in control. And now Ace going for the cover on Krill. Can he put him away? No. Kick out at 1. Double stomp to the face there by Adam Ace. And now Krill rolling to the outside. Adam Ace up to the top rope with the elbow drop to the outside. And now Adam Ace starting to gain some momentum. You can see the championship in his sights. It's been pretty much all Adam Ace from the get-go. Ace over the top, gets caught by Krill. And Krill with the crossbody. Now sizing up Adam Ace into the neck breaker. And Ace crawling to the corner. Krill with speed. Big boot to the face of Adam Ace. And now Krill gonna drag Adam Ace into the corner. Face first off the turnbuckle he goes. Now setting him up on the top rope. But Ace able to get a boot in. And now Ace getting whipped off the ropes. Krill ducking under. Waiting for Adam Ace and delivers a huge right to the gut. And now back into the corner, but a counter by Adam Ace. Another counter there by Krill. Krill hoisting Ace up. And he's going to drop Adam Ace face first under the turnbuckle. Into the cover to retain his title. And a kick out at 2 by Adam Ace. Ace back to his feet. And now these two going to start trading blows. Big right by Adam Ace. Overhand by Krill. Chop by Ace. Krill waiting for Adam Ace's best. He gets another chop. He wants more from Adam Ace. Another chop by Ace. A chop by Krill. Now Adam Ace wants the best from Krill. Big right hand. Another chop gets blocked. A big forearm by Krill. And now a left chop. Chop by Adam Ace. Chop by Krill. Big right by Ace. And now it starts breaking out into a hockey fight. Who comes out on top? It's going to be Peter Krill. And now the Krill yourself. Into the cover to retain the title. And Adam Ace kicks out. Adam Ace kicked out of the Krill yourself. And he stays alive in this Memorial title match. And now Ace getting turned around, getting his chest pounded in by Peter Krill. And a 10th will send Adam Ace crashing to the floor. But Ace able to quickly turn it around. Ace back to the lower body of Krill. And now hits the Lion Salt. Ace into the cover on Krill to win the title, and a kick out at 2 by Krill. Ace super kick and a super kick to the face into the cover. 2 kick out again by Krill. You heard your client is champ. Yes, Seth Ross, the new All-Star champion in our opening match. Krill able to counter Adam Ace into the corner. And now Krill sizing up Ace. With speed, double knees to the back. Krill trying to drag Adam Ace, but Ace with those elbows to the gut. And Ace planting Krill. Krill back into the ring here. Hoisting Adam Ace up. But Ace with those elbows able to get himself off the shoulders of Krill. Now looking for the stretcher. The Ace stretcher applied in the middle of the ring. Is Krill going to tap? Will we have a new champion? No. And now Adam Ace looking for the Ace stretcher one more time. He's got it locked in for a second time. Is this going to do it? No, Krill able to roll out. And now a clothesline by Krill. Second one by Krill. Able to catch the leg of Ace. Sweeps the other. And just like that, Peter Krill is back in this matchup. Sizing him up for the Krill bomb. Into the cover on Ace to retain the belt. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Adam Ace. And Ace smartly rolling over to the apron. Krill with the enziguri sends Ace crashing to the outside. And Krill sizing up Adam Ace. Looking for the 1 in a Krillion. And he connects with the 1 in a Krillion on the outside. Pulling out all the greatest hits in his title defense. Krill resetting the count on the outside to continue to deal more punishment to Adam Ace with a big knee to the face. Count up to 4 now. It's Krill continuing to dominate on the outside here. Krill hoisting Ace up, dropping him on the barricade. And now with a big boot to the face. Count up to 7 here. As once again, Adam Ace getting tossed across the outside. Krill up to the top rope. And Krill, nobody home. Adam Ace able to get out of the way just in the nick of time. And now back into the ring. Adam Ace planting Krill. And now Ace up to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Lands the big right off the top. And now quickly back up to the second rope. Krill again to his feet. Another elbow. And now Krill is busted open. And Adam Ace hoisting Krill up high. Now he got him on his shoulders, dropping him up over the top rope. And now Ace, big knee strike. Sizing up Krill once again here. Adam Ace hoisting Krill up again. And this time going to drop him face first into the turnbuckle. And now Adam Ace, huge flapjack out of the corner. And now Adam Ace into the cover to win the belt. 2 and 3. And we have a new RHW Memorial Champion. And his name is Adam Ace. The ultimatum was answered. Adam Ace's spot in the Black Hole Society is secured. Death to TNC. Death to professional wrestling. Yeah, now you gotta tweet Adam Ace title win. Get on the account, buddy. Worst day of your life, buddy. Owen Spade fucking died. And this is the worst day of your life? Zyler Glass clearly thrilled that Adam Ace is now wearing championship gold. The second title change of the episode. First Seth Ross capturing the All-Star title, and now Adam Ace, the new RHW Memorial Champion. Owen died, Seth is champ. What a blessing of a Sunday. And now we move on to tag team action. As the Titans ripping off the BHS's Trons. They think they're the real BHS. All I see are imposters. All 4 of these guys are in horror games tomorrow. Yup. Of course, this tag match came to be. Did the patch F anything up? I haven't opened the game since the 1.18 patch dropped, so I don't know if anything's messed up regarding custom images. But I do have 119 installed on my game, so we will see. I did not open 118. But there, ladies and gentlemen, is the real BHS. I'm good? Cool. Cole Crimson, Zyler Glass. Little time to celebrate Adam Ace's title win.
Combined weight of 493 pounds. The World Tag Team Champions, Cole Crimson and Tyler Gates, the Brotherhood.
Little time to celebrate Adam Ace's title win. Now that the real BHS got a tag title match, or not a tag title match, a tag team match of their own. What is Zyler wearing? Ask him. This is his gear, not mine. From the 2x4 to All-Star Champ. Yup. We all stand with the real BHS, the Titan boys. It's Owen Spades remains as a mask. That's fucking crazy. Cole Crimson going to be starting this one out, as well as Eli Titan. The bell is rung, and here we go. Big shot to the back by Eli. And now a shin breaker to Cole Crimson. Stealing the Owen Spade mask gimmick. I'm done. Well, technically, Owen Spade is dead, so he can't own anything. If it was Owen in a mask, it would have been Rainbow. Cole, huge Samoan drop to Titan. And now a tag in to Zyler Glass, the other half of the tag team champions. It's a big right from Titan. And now gets countered into a bulldog by Glass. Potentially thinking Blue Thunder Bomb, but a nice counter there by the man of many minds. Now Zyler with the elbow, but nobody home. Eli Titan able to get out of the way there, and a big right. And now the tag into Braxton Titan. And they went for a hidden blade and a crossbody at the same time. Neither able to connect. And a big side suplex by Titan. Now Glass back up to his feet. And now Braxton with a big DDT. Now a double axe handle. Braxton is somehow 4 months older. Only 4 months. Into the cover, Braxton goes. 2 and a kick out by Glass. Now to the outside. Glass gets countered and gets whipped into the barricade by Braxton Titan. And now an elbow drop. dragging Glass back to his feet. And now back into the ring. And Braxton quickly up to the top rope. Went for the elbow drop, but nobody home. And Glass able to counter with that basement drop kick. Glass biting at the fingers of Braxton. And now has the arms hooked for the suplex. And Glass going to go back to his corner for a tag into Cole Crimson. Cole going to whip Braxton off the ropes. Huge Samoan drop by Cole. And Cole headbutt following up that Samoan drop. Stomping at the legs of the bigger Braxton. And Cole going for a tag as well as Braxton. Eli and Glass in the ring. Big elbow by Glass, taking out Eli Titan. Titan able to counter that kick by Glass. Now setting him off the ropes. Nobody home for that shoulder tackle. And again, nobody home for the clothesline. These guys remind me of an insanely roided up Kent Killstrom. I can see it a little bit. Glass up to the top rope to the outside. Nobody home. Zyler crashing and burning as Eli Titan turned his attention to Cole Crimson. And Eli with the back suplex to Cole on the apron. And now Eli back into the ring with his attention back to Zyler Glass. But Glass with the big uppercut. And now the elbow. Samoa Joe'd him. Eli able to counter Glass there. And now he's got the choke. He's got the triangle choke locked in. But broken up. They do have the muscle buster. Glass. Not sure what the plan was there. He's just running around the ring. Now off the ropes. Basement dropkick to the face. And now making his way up to the second rope for the elbow drop. And now going to whip Eli into the corner. But Eli able to get that elbow up. And countered there by Zyler Glass on Eli. Eli able to just shove Zyler Glass away. And now hoisting him up. Dropping him face first. Eli dragging Glass to the middle of the ring into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Glass at 2. Glass able to counter Eli there. Eli still going to maintain the upper hand, but maybe not for long, as Zyler Glass able to get those elbows in. And again, Eli with that elbow in the corner. Another counter. Big right by Titan. And now it's Zyler Glass looking for a tag, and he gets it to Cole Crimson. And Eli able to quickly shift his attention to the legal man. And now going back to his corner for a tag into Braxton. Zyler Glass finally out of the ring, but a nice counter there by Cole. Cole turning Braxton over and went for another headbutt, but Braxton able to get out of the way. And now a monkey flip by Braxton. Not too often you see two big guys doing a monkey flip. And a big knee there by Braxton. And a double axe handle to Cole. And the Titans have effectively cut the ring in half here. But a huge lariat from Cole may have just turn this match right around. And the pin is immediately broken up by Eli. Now Cole back in for a tag to Zyler Glass. And Zyler with those boots to the ribs and a big forearm to Braxton. And now Braxton on the apron. Cole wanted a tag, but Zyler did not want to tag him in there. And Glass hits the crossroads. And now Glass goes for the tag into Cole. And Cole immediately eats a cross body from Braxton. And Braxton gonna get to his corner to make a tag into Eli. Eli, big side slam to Cole. But Glass able to get in a cheap shot onto Eli. And it won't even be for the titles. Another cheap shot. And now the Crimson Choke locked in on Eli Titan. Is this going to do it? No, broken up by Braxton. Cole back to his feet now. Went for the leg drop, but Eli able to get out of the way. Eli missed the basement drop kick. And now Cole whipping Eli off the ropes. Big back body drop. Keeping the pressure on. Hoisting Eli up again. Running power slam by Cole. And now it's Eli looking for a tag to Braxton. And he gets the tag in as Cole taunting to the crowd. And a huge headbutt's going to bust Braxton Titan wide open. Now Cole to the outside. Now back into the ring. Making his way up to the second rope. Waiting for Braxton to get back to his feet. And he does. Cole with the shoulder block off the second rope. And now Cole gonna whip Braxton into his corner. But Braxton able to get that elbow up. And now gonna take him to a neutral corner. Face first, he goes up the turnbuckle. But again, a counter by Braxton in the corner. And now Cole was looking for the Crimson Choke, but that got countered. And now the Triangle Choke coming from Braxton. Is Cole gonna tap? No. Broken up by Zyler Glass. And now Cole, arms hooked, pedigree to Braxton. And now back to his feet is Braxton, whipped into the corner. Double team coming from the BHS here. Hoisting him up and double rib breaker from the BHS. Now Glass into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Braxton. And Zyler Glass looking for the calf crusher. But same old story as every other time he tries to use it. And now a sister glass to go to Eli. Zyler Glass up to the top rope. Hits the clothesline on Eli. But the legal man is Braxton, and he's got Glass rolled up. 1, 2, no. Zyler has the ring awareness of a walnut. Braxton and Glass on the outside. Face first into the apron goes Zyler. And now Braxton tossing him back into the ring. And now Braxton and Cole going to go at it. Cole tossing Braxton back into the ring. Glass hoisting Braxton up for a power bomb. And now a tag into Cole Crimson. Cole, leg drop to Braxton. Into the cover to put it away. 1, 2, kick out by Braxton. And now will we see the twist of fate from Cole here? He's got him set up and connects with the twist of fate. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the celebration for the BHS will continue on, as all 3 members of the stable are victorious here tonight. This episode has been Owen's worst nightmare thus far, but maybe he can salvage it in the main event as he takes on Keith and Air Zero in a triple threat match. All 3 losers of the gauntlet last week, where Pete Brent was able to recapture the world title, will all meet again, this time all at once in the ring instead of the gauntlet. Demon Keith and Air Zero. But an impressive win for the BHS as their dominance in the tag division marches on. And now they prepare for Horror Games tomorrow. It has been a massive struggle for Olivia Martinez ever since her renewed rivalry with Olivia Harnage, where she got swept out of the building by Harnage. And from there, for her, it's really just been all downhill. But a win tonight against Selena could be absolutely massive for Martinez. Selena has been one of the toughest women to beat on this roster. And in the same token, Selena has been pretty damn unbeatable ever since she lost her title. Though she hasn't had... Actually, wait, yes, she has had a title rematch. She ended up losing that, but ever since that rematch, she has been damn near unbeatable. Now she gets a shot to improve her odds at a world title match against Olivia Martinez. And for someone like Selena, who without that title It's almost like she's naked without the title. A loss here would be a big setback for Selena. But both women ready to go here. And here we go. Big drop kick out the gate by Selena. And now a split over Martinez. And now Selena with the springboard leg drop. Now picking Martinez back up on Martinez. Able to land a headbutt. And now the big moonsault off the top rope into the cover. Martinez goes. And Selena kicking out at 1. Big back fist there by Martinez. Now gaining speed with the big knee into the chest. Alright, ref, move! We can't see what's happening. I got more refs to fire, bro. This is ridiculous. All these women locking up. And Selena turning it into a side headlock. But a quick counter into a suplex by Olivia Martinez. And now going after the knee of Selena. But Selena smartly rolling over to the corner. Martinez is already there waiting for her. Face first, Selena goes. Now Martinez brushing her boot off the ropes with speed. Another huge boot by Olivia Martinez. And Martinez right now wrestling like her hair's on fire. All gas. And now the clothesline by Martinez. A second clothesline. Catching the boot of Selena. Sweeping out the legs. And now Martinez into the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by Selena. Martinez sizing up Selena here. Big knee. Into the cover once again. 1, 2. And another kick out by Selena. And now Selena back to her feet. That right hand is blocked. The kick is blocked by Martinez. And another huge knee strike to the face of Selena. And now a standing sky twister. Martinez, big forearm to the face. Martinez quickly up to the second rope. Just completely in control of this match. Martinez looking for the one-winged angel. Into the cover. 1, 2. Another kick out by Selena. And Olivia Martinez continuing this onslaught with speed again. Big right there by Selena as Martinez gets whipped off the ropes. Back body drop into the cover. And a quick kick out. Drop kick to the back by Selena as she starts to build a little something here. And there's the arm drag by the 2-time women's champion. But Martinez quickly back into the ring here, taking advantage of the overconfidence. Big enziguri. Selena back to her feet. And Martinez looking for another one-winged angel. And she connects again. Into the cover. 1, 2. And another kick out by Selena. Off the ropes. Big kick by Martinez. Into another cover. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That was utter domination by Olivia Martinez. That was a borderline squash. From start to finish, Selena maybe got like 5 moves in that entire match. Olivia Martinez came out here with something to prove, and my God, did she prove it. Selena's been one of the toughest women on this roster to beat from day one. And through it all, Olivia Martinez, throughout her highs and lows, she made tonight look easy. And was able to pick up the 1-2-3 against the first ever 2-time women's champion.
Here is your winner, Olivia Martinez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time on TNC. Owen King. In his 3rd match in TNC, only knows how to wrestle in the main event. Main evented his debut in War Games. Got the pin over Keith. Then last week in the Gauntlet was in the main event. Lost to Keith. Entering 3rd in the Gauntlet, before Brents was able to take Keith out once and for all. Main event who? And now Owen King in this triple threat once again in the main event. Keith has got to be super pissed off after losing the world title last week. Back to Pete Brents. The invasion of BCW went nowhere near as expected. Got dominated way before War Games, got dominated in War Games, and then lost his world title in the blink of an eye. But a win in this triple threat could get Keith that title rematch that he is definitely looking for. Now this traitor who shall get tried for treason. final unsuccessful challenger in the gauntlet last week. The other man who opened up that match. Air Zero. Well, I don't know how the hell he's alive, considering the events that have transpired on other programs. But he is here. He is wrestling in the main event once again. And he is still looking for a real one-on-one world title match. No gauntlet bullshit. No golden ticket bullshit. And a win for Air Zero could get him exactly what he's looking for. All three men are set to go in this main event triple threat, and there's the bell. We are underway. Keith a little overzealous, missing the drop kick out the gate. Now rolling around with Air Zero in the middle of the ring over and over into a cover broken up by King. Jawbreaker there by King as he continues to punish Keith. But Air Zero going after Owen King. Air Zero with the German into the cover. And that's going to get broken up by Keith. Now Owen King and Keith going at it. King, another German suplex. And now Air Zero to the outside, looking for weapons as Owen King on the apron with a spear through the middle rope. And now King into the cover, and that's going to get broken up by Air Zero. King gets blocked by Air Zero there. And now Keith going to hoist Air Zero up and gets dropped face first off the turnbuckle, but Owen King with a big heel kick to Keith, and that's going to send him to the outside. And Air Zero going to follow Keith as Owen King brings a steel chair all the way around and going to start hammering away at both Keith and Air Zero. King gets blocked by Air Zero. Big back elbow gets blocked by Owen King. And now Keith stumbled on the barricade as Air Zero gets tossed across the outside by Owen King. Now drop kick by Keith as Air Zero taunting to the crowd. He's bored at work. But now Air Zero planting Keith on the floor. Now Air Zero back under the ring with a kendo stick and now going to start whacking Owen King. And now turning his attention over to Keith. And now telling Owen King to suck it. Owen King already performing better than him. Air Zero tried to toss Owen King back into the ring, but King gonna get back in there by himself. And now Keith has the kendo stick and breaks it over the skull of King. Air Zero and Keith to their feet. Big shot by Air Zero, takes out Keith. Into the cover he goes. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5 by Keith. And now King with the arms trapped, stomping at the back of Air Zero. And now King, nobody home there, nobody home for Keith either. Keith with those elbow shots to the gut of Air Zero as Owen King back under the ring with another kendo stick. And a spear to Owen King by Keith out of nowhere. Into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. And if he didn't kick out, Air Zero would have been there to break it up. Forearm got blocked by Keith. Hits the Hurricane Rana to Air Zero. And Keith quickly up to the top. May have been looking for the Keithinator, but Owen King tossing him off the top rope. And King quickly back to the outside for more weapons. And he's got a baseball bat. And I'm going to start swinging away. Into the cover on Air Zero. 1, 2, and a kick out. And now King dropping Air Zero on his head. But Keith may be looking to steal this one. DDT to King. 1, 2, kick out by King. And nobody able to take advantage of the Royal Breaker to Air Zero. Big knee strike there by Air Zero to Keith. And now a spear through the middle rope by Air Zero to Keith. And Keith has taken a lot of punishment in this matchup. Owen King has a steel chair. Air Zero sizing up Keith. But Owen King has other plans. But Keith has other plans for those other plans. Air Zero gonna plant Keith onto the baseball bat. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Keith. The huge lariat to Air Zero. King into the cover now. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now King sizing up Keith with the basement drop kick. Now Air Zero gets countered by King. Inverse DDT. And now King again with the baseball bat. Into the cover on Air Zero again. 1, 2, and another kick out by Air Zero. Air Zero able to kick him away. And now Keith off the ropes. Big shot again by Air Zero. Into the cover on Keith. 1 broken up by King. King. Falcon Arrow to Keith. And now going to showcase the power with the power bomb. Rolling through into the knee strike. But Keith quickly back up with the neck breaker to Owen King. And now Air Zero trying to break the kneecap of Keith. And now Air Zero and Owen King turning their attention to each other with Keith laid out. Air Zero face first off the turnbuckle. But now Keith getting back up to his feet. And Keith grabbing the steel steps. But Owen King saw it and turned his attention over. Big forearm out of the corner. And the stomp off the second rope. King quickly into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Owen King is victorious in the triple threat. This shit means something to me. What a match. What an episode. This one's gonna go down in the history books. The episode we will not forget for a long, long time. Owen King able to get the win. Opener was one of the greatest ever. A banger main event. All the matches banged, honestly.
Here is your winner,
No one can celebrate a well-earned win here in the main event of episode 22 of TNC. And ladies and gentlemen, the fun does not end there, because I do have one announcement regarding the next pay-per-view for TNC. Because we are going to be bringing back an RHW Classic in 3 weeks' time. Because we will be heading down to South Beach, Miami, Florida, as TNC is bringing back Vice City Bash. And that will be our next pay-per-view. But until then, we still got 2 more weeks of build for Vice City Bash. And those next 2 weeks start with episode 23 of TNC. And we will see you all next week for episode 23.